We're talking chicken.
Chicken, baby.
We're talking chicken.
Live chickens.
Welcome to The Local Lens. I am Beth Keener, and today I am so happy to sit down with the director of the new thriller, Traffik, Deon Taylor, and one of the stars, Laz Alonso. How are you guys doing?
Great.
Doing great.
Yeah?
Yes, excited to be here.
First, I'm most curious, what drew you to this story?
You know, I have a 12-year-old daughter, and what happened was about a year ago, I received a letter in the mail about kids being trafficked at the local mall and that you shouldn't drop your daughter off up there. And, you know, I've been talking about this for like the last couple of months, but it was the first time I've ever read that wording in a letter about danger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Usually, you know, you would hear different things about different things in the community. I mean, even as we've gotten letters from the school about, you know, people, you know, threat of guns or, you know, the state of emergency, but never that. And that really, you know, for me, it threw me for a loop in terms of understanding that if they're writing me a letter, then that means that it has not happened, it is happening. You know what I mean?
Quickly moving on then, the intensity is something that I talked about with the film.
Yeah.
So Laz, how did you, and I guess you can speak to the ladies in the film as well,
Yeah.
how do you mentally and physically prepare for such an emotional ride?
Well, you know, for me, as far as my character is concerned, it was more about finding the character, you know, finding how he fit into the whole matrix of this film. And, you know, I think that one thing about my character was that he has what most of us have, and that's a sense of artificial safety. You know, we, for the most part, feel pretty safe when we're going to the mall or to the grocery store. We don't anticipate being in danger here in our country. Those spidey senses usually wake up when we're away from our home. And that's the thing, is that we have to keep our eyes peeled. Like, we're actually, the grocery store that you go to or the gas station that you fill up in every day, you'd be surprised, you know, the amount of shady stuff that happens there and shady people that come through all day long.
Another question I have then is, for spidey senses, I'm sure some of those spidey senses came out being around such powerful women.
Yeah.
Paula Patton and Roselyn Sanchez.
Roselyn Sanchez has a powerful right hook. I felt that. About how many takes did we do that?
A few.
Yeah.
A few.
Oh my goodness, and she got you.
Oh man, I'm talking about every take she got angrier and angrier, and yeah, I felt it. I felt the wrath of Sanchez.
When you wrote her character, I noticed she was also dealing with a kind of a different type of oppression that women face, right?
Yeah.
Where we stay, even when we know we shouldn't.
Right.
Which was this really interesting juxtaposition to what Paula was actually dealing with.
Yeah. So you know the right, and I'm glad you picked up on it. So what you're looking at is you have two distinct roles in the film. So you have one woman who is freelance, very strong, very independent, very motivated about being the best woman she could be in this space. And then you have the Roselyn Sanchez character, which Malia brings. She's a kept woman. She has made her way in life by attracting guys who are well-to-do, right? Athletes, sports agents, big business people. And what happens is you kind of drop into the movie right at a perfect time where both of their lives are kind of steamrolling to the top, and they're at the moment where they're gonna discover who they really are.
But Laz, your character,
You loved him, didn't you?
he could have been better. He could have been a better guy, okay?
You
I'm
were
just
watching
saying.
that guy like, man, you know,
What a
this is
great-
who my parents raised me to one day
Yeah.
date. Thank God I didn't.
So do you feel that by the end of the movie that your character found any sort of redemption?
100%.
Yeah?
100%. I think, you know, it hit him. It's interesting because at the very, I don't know if, can I give it away?
No,
I mean,
no,
yeah,
no.
I can't give it away.
I know. That's why I was like,
So this is what I'll say about him when it comes to redemption and his relationship with Malia. This isn't the first time that they've had that fight, but I believe that was the first time that he believed her.
Right. Okay.
And that's what made him change.
You can catch Traffik this thrilling film
Yes.
in theaters Friday, April 20th.
Yes.
that'd be great.
Go see it today.
I got to tell you, it's worth the watch. But one thing I won't be doing is stopping to get gas on my way to a cabin this weekend.
Don't go hiking at Stone Mountain by yourself.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, take a friend.
Thank you
gentlemen,
so much.
thank you so much. Again,
My pleasure.
thank you out there for watching
Yes,
The Local
thank
Lens.
you out there for
Yeah.
watching. Thank you.